A senior market analyst says the bear market is over if Bitcoin does this. Galaxy Digital pulls an Elon Musk and backs out of a $1.2 billion deal with wallet provider BitGo. Gareth Soloway says Bitcoin is going to dump hard. After a terrible collapse, Celsius is looking to get back in the game and is considering a financing option. North Korea has stolen $1.9 billion in crypto with DeFi hacks and got away with it. Will Dogecoin and Shiba Inu pump hard? Ethereum is going to use 99.95% less energy than Bitcoin. Banks have been warned to wait for clear regulations before engaging in any crypto activity. Has Ethereum already lost its upward momentum before the actual merge? Hello and welcome to the Daily Crypto. We're here to help you get to the top by providing you with the latest market news and insights that are sure to keep you ahead of the herd. The world of cryptocurrencies moves really fast, and if you fail to catch up, you'll lose. But don't worry, because we're here to help you stay profitable. So make sure to drop a like and a subscribe to our channel. As of recording this video, the Fear and Greed Index sits at 41, which represents fear in the market. This is because there is a lot of uncertainty, and investors are still not sure whether 17K was the bottom or not. Currently, Bitcoin is trading at exactly 24,000, whereas Ethereum is at 1896. Although we are up significantly from the lows, the November highs are still far away. Bitcoin is currently testing the 24K level, and if it manages to break above it and hold, we'll see it continue to rise, according to Edward Moya, a senior analyst at a brokerage firm. The majority of cryptocurrency market analysis that we have spoken to over the past several months have been anticipating one final dump in the crypto market, with some aiming for a bottom for Bitcoin anywhere between 10,000 and 12,000. Even though this is a possibility, Moya believes that the top of the Bitcoin market might have already been reached, since market positioning has become quite severe. If bigger institutions buy in over the next several weeks, then things change because that would be a massive green signal for retail investors. Take a look at this Gareth Soloway clip where he explains how Bitcoin could go to the 12 to 13K mark. This is very likely to occur given Gareth's almost perfect prediction record.
I think it's important to recognize that the longer term pattern here is bearish. I do still think we could go test one more time the high here, get up to about 25,500. But I have to be honest, I still have a downside ultimate target of 12 to 13,000 on Bitcoin. So I do think there's another leg lower. You can almost see the writing on the wall now, because if let's just say the NASDAQ starts to really tank again, and it's already we're seeing the NASDAQ's like 20% off of its lows, or 15%. So imagine the NASDAQ just drops 20% back to its recent lows. You can't tell me that Bitcoin's not going to at least break the low here and head lower.
According to Gareth, Bitcoin is in a rising channel and is very likely to break to the downside because this pattern is bearish. However, there is still some room for Bitcoin to go higher, as it might touch the 25.5K level. But after that, another flush out is necessary, and Gareth thinks it will be somewhere between the 10 to 12K level. Galaxy Digital is an investment firm that was going to buy crypto wallet startup BitGo for $1.2 billion. However, last week, they announced they were terminating the deal because BitGo failed to provide audited financial statements for 2021, as was required by the purchase agreement that had been signed in May of that year. BitGo provides institutional clients with custody services for digital assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos. This service could include management and compliance solutions, as well as security and protection measures. Galaxy Digital would have been positioned to become an end-to-end management platform with top custody services and high-end security if the proposed purchase had been completed. This would have been a major windfall for the firm. The acquisition would have resulted in the inclusion of a variety of services, including investment banking, tax and regulatory compliance services, further investment custody services for institutional customers, and more. The now bankrupt company Celsius has opened up and revealed they have received numerous financing proposals in order to restructure the company. Their lawyers said that the executives are carefully weighing all offers and will do everything to get the operation up and running again and repay creditors. The majority of large firms who file for bankruptcy seek out bankruptcy loans, also known as debtor-in-possession financing packages, to assist them in continuing their business operations while they concentrate on developing strategies to repay their debts. Investors are often only ready to grant such a loan in exchange for a high-ranking claim on the assets of the failing firm in the event that the loan is defaulted on. 3 of the biggest U.S. Bitcoin mining companies have collectively lost over $1 billion owing to the crypto crash. Core Scientific, Marathon Digital Holdings and Riot Blockchain reported losses of $862 million, $192, and $366 million respectively. However, these are paper losses, meaning the value of their holdings has decreased after Bitcoin collapsed, but they haven't sold in loss yet. This means that if Bitcoin increases in price in the next quarter, and they'll report net profit instead of a loss. North Korean hackers have stolen over $1.9 billion in DeFi scams so far this year. This is a very concerning amount and goes to show how prevalent these scams actually are. Surprisingly, North Korea has made no comments on this matter, even though all traces directly point at it being the culprit. It is believed that the authorities in North Korea are employing this tactic as part of a larger plan to assist in bringing in income, despite the fact that the country is mostly cut off from the rest of the world. In the past 2 years, there's been a meteoric rise in the acceptance of DeFi transactions, which are mostly supported by Ethereum blockchain technology. These protocols have a very high risk of being hacked due to the fact that their source code is publicly available. They contain enormous pools of assets, and their fast expansion may have resulted in a breach of security best practices. We know that when meme coins start to move, they move crazy. As soon as markets stabilize, meme coins take off and easily fetch up to 100% returns in a very short period of time. The question is, can meme coins like Doge and Shiba Inu pull off something of this magnitude in current market conditions? We're already seeing dog-themed coins start to pump, with Doge up 16% and SHIB up 32% for the week as of recording this video. If the market sentiment starts to get more positive, we could see these tokens take off once again. However, investing in these coins now probably isn't a good idea since they have already had a massive leg up. Since the entire market likes to move in the direction where Bitcoin is going, if Bitcoin was to drop down to new lows, then Doge and SHIB are going to get annihilated too. The primary motive of the ETH merge is to reduce energy consumption, which is very high at the moment. Since ETH is currently employing a proof-of-work model, Ethereum can be mined using hardware which the miners can then either choose to hold or sell for a quick profit. Now that Ethereum is switching to a proof-of-stake model, mining will be gone for good. Instead, people can stake their Ethereum for 7% yearly returns along with appreciation of the asset. It's a no-brainer that the majority of investors will choose to stake their Ethereum for a return instead of mining and use a lot of energy in the process. For reference, Bitcoin uses about 150 terawatts of energy per hour, whereas Ethereum will only use 75 terawatts annually. It's 2022 and banks are now looking to get into crypto to extend their services and get even more clients. However, since the crypto space lacks regulation at the moment, the Fed issued guidelines for banks before they start dealing with crypto. The Federal Reserve issued a statement warning financial institutions that despite the fact that cryptocurrencies may offer potential opportunities to financial institutions, businesses must first ensure that they have systems in place to ensure that the volatile assets do not pose a threat to safety and soundness of the financial system or to consumer protections. Banks should also notify the Fed before engaging in any activities related to cryptocurrencies, and banks that have already pursued crypto initiatives should also notify the Fed about their involvement in the digital asset space. Notifying the Fed about their involvement in the digital asset space is also required. The much-anticipated ETH merge is scheduled in September, but we're seeing a slight sell-off right now with Ethereum down 5% and trading around the $1,900 mark. Since the ETH merger news came out, Ethereum gained a lot of momentum, but now we could see it dropping. Some experts are saying it's going to be a picture-perfect case of buy the rumor, sell the news. In case you don't know what that is, it's when the price of an asset starts to climb based on an important event, and when the event actually happens, people sell their positions, causing a dump. If you found this video to be helpful, please drop a like to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss another upload.